Crazy Chef Productions. Right, today we're going to look at the Siemens IQ700 built-in oven with a full steam function. The model we're looking at is an HS658GXS1. It's a 60 by 60 centimetre oven in stainless steel with a see-through glass door with a usable cavity of 71 litres. Now it comes with various cooking trays and grids, but the purpose of this video is to show you how to do the initial setup and calibration. So I will just have a quick turn on. Siemens! Okay, now okay, there's the oven. And what I have to do first is to load the, if I can, load the water container. As it's steam, it has a water container which looks like that. I'm just going to put this in and I'll come back. I should say, of course, this is a fully integrated oven, and as it happens, it's in a Nolte Kitchen unit on a Nolte centre island, centre cooking island, and there is a hob above it. I'll more about that later. Okay, okie dokie, let's go. I should say the ovens are sensitive to altitude, and that's why you need a calibration, because it works out how far it is above sea level and it does a calibration. Now, when you do the calibration for steam, you do it on the first time when you first set the oven up. I've already set the time, date and the language in English, and I've also set the water hardness. You have to set the water hardness where it's soft, medium, hard, and you use tap water. Certain waters you do not use distilled water, or certain mineralised waters, because it will come up as an error. So really just tap water. You've already preset the hardness so it knows when it needs to tell you to descale it. It has a descaling function and it has a drying function. Now the calibration is, you set it on full steam. Now this can be confusing if you look at the instructions, because there's a menu you've got to look at. So I'm now going to do this. I'm turning the oven or first of all take everything out. So I'm taking the rack out. There's a rack in this. The other bits and pieces I've already taken out. As I've used this before, I've also cleaned the oven with a damp cloth, which you should do. And right, let's shut it up. Okay, so now we're going to go turn it on. Okay, it comes up with the basic functions like 4D, hot air, the conventional oven functions without the microwave. So we go to menu. We're going to go to steam. We've set it to 100 degrees and we want to do it for 30 minutes. I'm going to have to calibrate it again just for the video, but never mind. I think I can manage that. Okay, we've got 30 minutes, so we've got steam, 100 degrees centigrade for 30 minutes. And I've gone through, I'll just go through it again. Menu, type, it says types of heating, steam, cleaning function, and meals and more. You take the top middle one that says steam. So it defaults at 100 degrees centigrade, 20 minutes. And you can change the timing by using the rotary dial. I get it right. Okay, we're going to go up to 30 minutes. Okie dokie, now we're going to go 30 minutes and I'm going to press start. Now what happens, you will hear some pumping noises where the water pumps round, but also it usually gets up to temperature before it starts any steaming functions when you're cooking. So let's just see what happens. I'm going to press start. Appliance heats up, it says. Here's the pump. In the top there it just says appliance heating up, and you'll get a, I'm not sure I can show you, you get a progress bar in blue which goes across the thing. I will see if I can zoom in. and show you that better. Rid of me rubbish. There we go. Okay, so I'll sit it aside. Okay, you can now see that the progress bar is gone completely across the screen. Which means it's up to temperature, and now it's going to perform its steaming for another 27 minutes and 47 seconds. If you look at the, I'll put an extra picture here, but if you look at the window, it looks like it's actually it's actually raining. Okay, so now we've done the 30 minutes, apart from 51 seconds. We're now counting down, and we will see what happens next. Just bear with me for a few seconds. There'll be some beeps. All Siemens products do beeps. If you've got several Siemens products on the go in your kitchen at the same time, you have a load of beeping, I can assure you. Okay, down to 18 seconds. This is again has been on full steam, 100 degrees centigrade for 30 minutes as the calibration test. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's see what's going on now. Ding ding. Stop. It says appliance pumps out. Do not forget, empty the water tank and wipe it out. Cook the cleaning department and use the drying function. Now if I open it, do not get close to this when you open it, because you get a load of steam coming out. You watch this. Well, it's steaming the camera up. Yes, I think I've proved the point there. I think I've proved the point. I'll shut it. See if the camera recovers. As there is residual heat there, it says residual heat, and it's got a red bar that counts down. I'll just let the steam out, and I'll there's a puddle of water in the bottom. I'll show you the next step. Back, the steam, it's gone. The steam's gone. I'm now going to just mop the residual water out of the cavity. Now you have to dry the oven out before you can use anything else with it. Now there's two ways of doing this. You either do it by hand with a towel and wait about an hour to let it all dry out completely, or you have the built-in drying function. So I'm just going to get the residual dampness out, and I'm now going to shut the oven. I'll see if I can get the control panel. Hang on. Now going to press on, menu, more, drying function. And it comes up with a hint here, look, cook's tip. Wipe out the cooking compartment and start. Okay, I've wiped out the cooking department. It's all nice and, well, it's not mops of water in it anyway, so I've done that. I'm now going to, just a minute, I'll just make a snapshot of that. I'm now going to press start, and it's going to go into its drying function. Drying function, this will take 10 minutes, and it'll just welly the fan up with a bit of heat just to dry the cavity out. And again, it'll have a bar, a progress bar, which is orange here, or yellowish, that goes across. So that'll take 10 minutes. So I allow that 10 minutes. I'll just stop the video and I'll come back in a minute. Finishing the drying function, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 3, 2, 1, it'll turn itself off. And open the door for 1 or 2 minutes to air the appliance, okay? This is just airing the appliance. Now, if you either use the drying function and open the door for 1 or 2 minutes, or you don't use the drying function, you do it manually, then you have to open the door for about an hour to let it dry out, so your choice. And you see there's a red progress bar. That's because there's heat in the oven, and that progress bar will go down to 0 when at the end of the heat. So it's the end of the drying function. I can now put my rack back, because when you do this you take all the accessories out. Now, so that's nice and dry. I've already taken the water container out, but the water container, I'll show it on a different video. Basically, you press that thing there and the top comes out and you lift it up, you put the container in or take it out and you shut it down again. That's how where the water is, and it pumps back residual water anyway. So there we are, that's almost finished. Now, while that's happening, while it's cooling, I'll turn it off. So while it's cooling, I'll tell you that this is what you do when you set it up for the first time. Now also, when you set it up, after this you've dried it out, you need to again process the oven. You need to run it for about an hour at maximum heat. This is to burn all the machine oils, any machine oil due to manufacturing that's in there. So then you go on to 4D hot air. You set it to max. Hang on, 4D hot air. Go over that side. Steam off. You set it to max, which is about 250 C, and you do that for 30 minutes. So you go hot air, 250 degrees steam, no steam, and you do it for 30 minutes. So that will heat it all up, that will burn any residual oils, manufacturing oils or anything like that, and it will sterilise your oven. So basically then it's good for use. Okay, well that's the end of the video. I will be doing some more videos on this product, and I'll also do an introductory video of the product, but as I had to calibrate it, I thought I'd do a calibration video first. Anyway, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to the channel. Crazy Chef out.